What's up? It is year 3 of me sitting in Bart Lundy's office at the, it's just the Milwaukee Panthers. There's a very clear distinction in the media book to call it Milwaukee,
It is Milwaukee.
not UWM,
Yeah.
which is great. Might take a couple decades for that to get going, but that's great. The basketball team, the men's basketball team, coached by Bart Lundy, this is your 3rd year with this program. When I first talked to you kind of like throughout this journey of you becoming the coach and getting acclimated, it was sort of, it kind of felt like it was like rushed a little bit and you're trying to figure out your bearings and you had a schedule you didn't put together and you had a team you had to meet. How much more comfortable are you in your chair in this office? Do you feel like you know places around town you don't have to look at the map anymore? You're getting connections. Like how much do you feel compared to then that, okay, I'm a part of Milwaukee now?
Completely. And I had been here before at Marquette,
Right.
But in this seat, it really revolves around your team and your staff, and we've had the same staff I've been here going on 31 months now, so we're about 10 months. Every 10 months we get to do this, so it's pretty cool.
With being here a little bit before, did you draw on things you knew, or how much did it feel like, yes, you've been in Milwaukee, but how much did it feel like you're also in a new kind of city, a new kind of experience?
Yeah, the university itself was a whole new experience, and building a team basically from scratch wasn't necessarily new, but it was new here out of my North Carolina guy, out of my region. So hiring staff, the guys that I knew, brought one with me, knew one a little bit, but guys I didn't know as much. And then recruiting a team of all new players. So there's a lot of new faces, and obviously for the family as well. So 30 months in, the team is great. We're comfortable with everything. When everybody knows what the mission is, the staff has been here with continuity, which never happens in college basketball. I do know where to go to the restaurants and the grocery store, and not that I do a lot of shopping, but I do know where to go, and feel great about. I love the university. Absolutely love the university. I love that it gives access to the community where a lot of universities don't. It's affordable, but yet it's an R1 institution and gives that high level education. So you come here. I was a poor kid. You come here as a poor kid, and you can become the CEO of Microsoft. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And I think the reason I want to touch on that is if you get more comfortable and if you get more acclimated, then I think it's easier to get the team more acclimated. And then you can focus when you're not having to worry about where is my family here? Where's this? Where's that? Then you can focus on the basketball. And the results in just the 2 years that you've been doing it are starting to show. So close, Bart, so close to the tournament last year. This year coming in as the preseason favorite in the Horizon League. So it's I think getting to the spot where you hope it does, and then now it's just continuing on that path, because now 2 years in, 3rd year, but now there are some expectations, I think.
Yeah, I hope so. Most coaches will tell you nobody puts more pressure on them than themselves, and our staff is like that too. That we're trying to achieve something great and get the university to the NCAA tournament. We're the front porch of the university. If we do that, then people start to learn how good this place is. You go into any room in Milwaukee and you say, okay, raise your hand if you have someone in your family that went to Milwaukee, or, you yourself did. And most of the room will raise their hand. We just need to give them something to be proud of, to scream from the mountaintops that I'm a Panther. And when you make the NCAA tournament, you give them something to be proud of. Then, if we compare it to the Marquette fans are proud, right? They'll scream it from the mountains.
Yeah.
There's a lot less of them. I want us to give Milwaukee alums, families, something to be proud of.
And we've talked about it, but sports is a good way to connect that. So, because based on that answer, you talked earlier, with the Q&A, some people, I think, would like being in underdog attack mode, but it seems like, okay, we're number one. That's where, at least in the preseason polls, we're number one. You want that. You want that for your guys, for you. You want to be the hunted. Is that right?
Yeah, I guess that's where we are, right? Pick to win it. That's just if you put anything into the preseason poll, but you do a lot. I think you want to be in that. I
stayed up all night waiting for the release of the Horizon League preseason poll.
I know. You're on 9 to 1, right?
I am. Yeah. At night, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Yeah. You want to be in that conversation. You want people to say, all right, that's the 30 months in, it's a recognition of the work that this staff has done to get this program from where we were 9th or whatever we were the first year.
Yeah.
To now there are expectations, and that's okay. And, our guys, the first year we made it to the Final Four in the league in a tournament, go to Indy, and we made the Final Four. We lost in the semifinal. Last year we lose in the finals to Oakland, tied with 2 minutes and 58 seconds to go. So you start to break through those barriers, and eventually you want people to, think of Horizon League men's basketball. Oh yeah, that's Milwaukee. And, that's where you're really helping the university and you're helping your guys. The guys at Oakland got lots of opportunities as pros or other universities. So winning kind of raises all the boats.
The Milwaukee Panthers getting more attention, getting more excitement, and you're doing this in an era with the transfer portal, which has made college basketball fill in the blank.
The wild, wild west.
In a worse way?
In my opinion, it has become a little more difficult as a coach. I don't know if it's worse building a team. The way it's worse, Bart, is for the fans of college sports.
Yeah,
it is much more difficult to follow a guy from his freshman year to his senior year, and to have that attachment because there's so much movement. And I hope that doesn't hurt college athletics, because I'm in this because I loved college athletics.
Right.
I love the model. I love the education. I hope we don't lose that.
Because with your program, so you've got some guys that come in. One, you knew him from AJ, you knew him from Queens. And then with BJ Freeman, who has departed, I think like what I saw with him, just, following him online and seeing people, like he makes connections and people make connections with that. And, they leave. And, I think people are say, oh, well, it's good for him and I'm happy for him. But it's just, you don't get as much the people that are here for 4 years, and it makes it harder for the fans. Like you said, I think it makes it harder for coaching staffs when you have to recruit throughout the season, but then like also sort of be recruiting your own guys at the same time.
Yep.
Like I feel like that is the toughest part of it, but you had some people leave, you've had some people come. So you just got to do what you can with what you know, and you feel pretty good about your team. I mean, they've got the rankings for you at number one. How do you view your team?
I really, really like our team. I like coaching them. I like going to work with them every day. I just talked to Scott Warris, and over the first 2 years, at times it felt like I was a manager.
Yeah.
I was keeping the pieces going in the right direction and not coaching the team. This team can progress, and they want to be coached. and they want to be great. And we can get to the point where we play a little more complicated basketball, where and complicated is not always the best thing, but for me, being a longtime head coach, if it's a little more complicated, I can manipulate the game a bit more. There were times where the first 2 years where we had some talent out there, and you try to put them in right positions and just hope for the best. But this team really plays the right way. They're going to be able to guard. They're going to be able to change things throughout the game. They play for each other. So it is a team that the fans will really enjoy watching.
Have you felt more excitement from when you were first here to the 31 months later? Do you start to feel that? Do you see that on campus that people are getting more into the team?
Yeah, I think so. I would love to have more student interaction. The community's been great. I mean, community, they're awesome. Support from the community is fantastic. I'd love to see more student interaction.
Do you do the thing coaches do where they hand out pizzas on the first day?
Yeah, we do some pizzas.
Yeah.
Bruce Pearl used to take his shirt off, and I don't want to make anybody suffer through that, but no, can't do that one. But
okay. Well, the pizzas is the way.
Pizza.
The pizzas is the way. Well, good luck on the season. Always good to link up with another Bart. Oh, there's another Bart. My kid's kindergarten. There's another way. Bart dad.
There's a Bart dad?
Yeah, but we haven't met yet. And I'm not looking forward to it. Not that I have pleasurable experiences with other Barts, but I've only got room in my life for me and maybe one more Bart.
Well, you're still the coolest Bart in Milwaukee.
That's true.
There's no doubt about that.
That's true. Thank you very much. Yeah. Coach Bart Lundy. Put her there.
Thanks, Bart.
All right.